Hello everyone, and welcome to a new series called Chunk by Chunk, where I'll be showing you how to build by the chunk. So for today we'll be building a river and a pond. So to do this you're going to want to find a block like black concrete, and you're going to want to press F3G to show your borders and mark out your chunks. So the next step is to fill in your river outline and then work out the elevations, like so. Alright. Once you've got your elevation sorted, be sure to make it nice and natural. You can fill in all the grass, which will be the outline or the outside of the river. Be sure to follow the elevation you did earlier, and feel free to put in little hills and bumps. Alright. Now you've got your grass in, an elevation, we're going to start with the riverbed, so be sure to make it have a nice slope. And as you can see, we can use stairs and slabs because they can be waterlogged. So get on with that. One thing you need to make sure about when building your riverbed is to get the slope nice and even. So here I am building up, or making sure to follow the elevation template as before. Alright, now we've finished, and don't put in your water just yet because we need to add details to the riverbed because now it just looks plain. So to do this, I'll be using stairs, stone stairs, adding rocks and little things like that. That's not going to work. Don't know why I did that. Adding stairs, jutting out like a little boulder. You can also get cobblestone stairs and slabs to make bigger boulders for the riverbed. And you can even put them on the side like this. Just be sure to make it look like an actual rock, not just a bunch of stairs and slabs. Cobblestone walls can also help as a top because it's the best taper we have. You can also put one in the riverbed. Put some around the side here, like so. Now, after you've done that, you might want to put a path on the side of the river. So get a shovel of your choice, and right click to make a path. Fill in all the gaps underneath if you've left them empty like I have. Okay, you can also add in gravel for some effects, so I'm just getting the gravel now. Add in the gravel to make it look like it's been cobbled, and the cobble or stoned, whatever you want to call it. Sure to support it from underneath. Okay, so now we can add in the water along the bottom. So be sure to fill in every bit like this that's flat. Okay, now here's the important part where you need to get the sloping right. So obviously top there that's flat, so you can fill that all in. But when it goes down, it's the harder part, as you'll see in a second. So there you go, I've done it all now. Trying to make sure it looks natural, follows the natural flow of the river you'd find in real life. Now one thing you can do is crawl the stone bank over onto the grass a little bit to make it look like the river, the amount of water in the river has decreased over time and left behind the stone sides. Okay. Now that you've done that, we can get some bone meal and add that to the grass on the sides for a little bit of vegetation. Now, if you don't like the look of some of these plants, like just the grass and the flowers, you can remove them or place them by hand. You can even plant some saplings around. And there you go, there's your river scene by the chunk. And now for the pond. Okay, so when you've got all the things marked in, we'll get on with the pond. So a pond isn't as rocky as a river. So for this one, I will use coarse dirt, and gravel to mark it out. I might and some cobblestone as rocks. So, same thing. Place it in. Do it randomly, actually. And ponds are usually a bit muddy and a bit stagnant if nothing's flowing out of them. So try and make the water look quite murky and not that inviting, especially for small ponds. Okay, so I've also gone ahead and replaced the sides from what it was stone to grass, and now we can fill in all the water. Okay, and because it's a water, a still pond, there'll obviously be life in it, like aquatic plant life. So we can add in lily pads. Sea pickles aren't that good. Seagrass. Just add it around. And obviously on the sides we can put in bone meal for decoration. Okay, and ponds and lakes are usually picnic spots, so what we can do is we can add in a little picnic scene. So for this you'll need opposing colours, so usually it's white and another colour for the picnic mat. Lay it out however you see fit. Okay, so then you've got that. You might want to add in, I don't know what you'd like to add in. You could add in some little trapdoor things with different, I'll show you what I mean. So you can add in a chair by doing that and that. So it's obviously different, and I think that would work. Do another one here. Go, or fold out chairs. And I've just found the beehive. The beehive looks like a very good picnic basket, so it shall be the picnic basket. Anyway, here you go. You have your little pond scene which you could have leading on from the river. So, I hope everyone enjoyed this tutorial on how to make a pond, how to make a river. You might see me using some skills in here in other landscaping. I missed out on oceans and lakes today, but those are pretty self-explanatory after from what you learned with the lake, or the pond, and the river. So, I hope everyone enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Well, that was a rough video. My mic wasn't working in the first bit of recording, so that's why the voiceover was a bit patchy, but the rest of it turned out fine, I think. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.